Good morning. I'm Monica. I'm at Open Heart Yoga Center. Sorry, we've been having some technical difficulties with the phone, but hopefully it'll work now. And I hope you haven't left and you got your yoga mat out and your yoga bricks. So I want to do a little bit of a repeat from yesterday's class since a lot of you missed it. So let's bring our awareness to the present moment. If you're already sitting on your mat, that's wonderful. If you're not, put your mug of coffee down or tea and sit down on your mat in an easy pose or sukhasana. And let's close the eyes and bring the awareness inward. Good morning. So close your eyes, steady your breath, and feel into this moment. Feel your breath moving through your body. Feel your breath moving through your mind, meaning there's a little spaciousness there. Right? It's not all noisy mind, is it? There's some space. Underneath all the noise, there's some calm, isn't there? Good, and then let's gently drop the chin to the chest and start to circle the neck. Inhale to the open throat, exhale. And the chin comes down. And gently circle the other way. Good, and then bringing your head back to the center. Interlacing your fingers in front of you, let's stretch out those shoulders. So push the palms away and feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. A few nice deep breaths here. Into the back of the lungs. Good, and then lift up, stretch up. Beautiful, yeah, look up so you feel uplifted. Feel the energy lift. Nice, and then take the right hand across, left hand back. We're doing our seated twist. Good, and then release back to the center. We're coming to a sitting forward bend. So walking your hands in front of you to stretch out the spine and the lower back. And then rolling up one vertebra at a time. And when your head comes all the way up, if you change the cross of your legs. So because our focus in yoga is being present and letting go, we don't want to be on autopilot, so we switch the habitual mind as much as we can. So when we do this interlace, we're going to switch it the other way. Same thing to stretch the back of your shoulders. Take some nice breaths here. Good, and then inhale, lift. Look up. Good, and then on an exhale, we're twisting the other way. So left hand across, right hand back. Good, and then one more time back to your forward bend. And then rolling up one vertebra at a time. Very nice. Okay, bringing your hands on your knees, palms facing up. We're going to do a few rounds of Kapalabhati together. I hope this video is clear, unlike yesterday's. And hopefully if you close your eyes, you feel a little bit of that clarity within. So Kapalabhati, if you remember, is the pumping breath from your diaphragm. So let's start with one hand on the diaphragm. When you breathe in, that hand moves away from you. And when you exhale, the hand moves towards your spine. You start to use all your abdominal muscles. Inhale. You feel the hand move away. Exhale, like squeezing an accordion. One more time. Inhale, hand moves away. Exhale, squeeze your belly button towards your spine. Good, and then next time you breathe in, we're going to start Kapalabhati, which is a sharp exhale, and then a passive inhale at your own pace. Good, and then exhale. Hand back on the diaphragm, and then deep breath in. And then exhale, feel your diaphragm move back up. Good, another deep breath in. So the diaphragm stretches down, those lungs have lots of nice space. And then exhale, squeeze the air out. And then we're going to take a 3/4 breath in to hold the breath. So relax your arm back down, take a nice breath in and hold your breath. Close your eyes. Good, now exhale, flutter your eyes open, and we'll do one more round. So if you'd like, hand back on the diaphragm. Inhale, feel your hand move away from you. This also grounds your attention into your body. Exhale, your hand moves back to your spine. Nice breath in. Down low in your body. Exhale, bring your attention down low. One more time. Good, and then we're going to start round 2. So you start with a breath in, and then it's a sharp exhale. Inhale is passive. Good, and then a nice long exhale. Starting to feel better, right? Let's put the hand back on the diaphragm. Deep breath in. Exhale, belly towards your spine. Nice deep breath in. Notice how the breath is slowing down. One more time. Nice deep breath in. Nice slow exhale. And then we're going to take a 3/4 breath in. So a nice relaxed breath in to hold. Close your eyes and relax. Just be. Good, and then flutter your eyes open and exhale. Now take a moment. So yesterday we were talking about chi or prana or life force, and I'm sorry that video got deleted because of my phone. So I like to revisit that. If you take a moment and feel the energy in your fingertips, maybe in the palms of your hands. So you're taking your awareness away from your thoughts and into just feeling state in the body. Feel your energy. Good, and then flip your palms to your knees. Inhale, look up, open the chest. This is another deep breathing exercise. I know we do this kind of all the time. Inhale, exhale. Opening up the lungs, the whole airway. Suppling the spine. Good, one more. Deep breath in. Round the back, chin on the chest. Good, and then coming to the center. Let's roll the shoulders back a few times, loosen them up. And then shake out your legs. So we're giving the legs a nice shake. Circle out the knees, circle out the ankles, move the hips, get loose, and then the other way. So yesterday I showed you some variations of the fish pose, and I want to again review this. So here are my yoga bricks. I'm going to show you the way with the yoga bricks and then the way without the yoga bricks. So the yoga brick that's on the flat side between the shoulder blades, yoga brick that's a little bit higher underneath the head. So I'm putting this yoga brick between the shoulder blades, a little bit height under the head, and then this is the fish. And what we're going to do with the fish is, if this feels good, you're going to try to inhale the leg up a little bit and exhale down. Inhale the other leg up a little bit, exhale down. A couple times. Keeping that leg nice and straight. And then relax your legs. Just completely let go and relax. Bring your awareness to your breathing. And breathe a few long, deep breaths. Now some of you either don't have bricks or don't want to use bricks. So if that's the case, or if you want to try this, you can take your bricks away and take your arms straight beside you and slide them under. So you're sitting on the backs of your wrists or forearms or hands, depending on your proportions, coming up onto your elbows. Lift the chest, let the head go back until the top of your head gently touches, and then you can try that again. One leg up, slowly down, other leg, slowly down, and then deep breathing. Good, and then we're going to release. We're not holding this fish too long. And then taking the feet on the mat about a hip's width apart, interlacing your fingers underneath your head. Take your elbows up and chin to chest, so we're counter stretching the back of the neck here. And then taking a little twist with the neck one way, and then back in, just to loosen up the neck a little bit after the fish, the other way, and back in. Little squeeze, and then bringing your head down to the mat. Let's take the right foot over your left ankle. Flex back the right foot. Take hold of your left leg, either the top of your shin or the back here of your thigh, whatever you can reach. And now we're taking our awareness back down to the belly. So when you breathe, the belly rises. And when you exhale, belly drops. Is this the pigeon? Good, and then stepping that left foot to the mat. Let's take right knee to the chest, give it a little squeeze, and then we're taking the right leg up to stretch the hamstring. So you hold wherever you can hold, or use your belt or strap here, or make little movements if you're real tight. Or if it's easy, you could reach for your big toe. Nice. Then we'll release using your quadricep and the muscles around your knee to help strengthen your knee. We're bringing that leg down. Good. And then the leg that's bent, your left leg, you give it a squeeze into the chest to stretch the hips.
we're going to move to a spinal twist. So the left arm is stretched out, taking your left knee to the right. Pressing it over as much as feels good to you. So you're using the whole part of the lungs. The sides of the ribs get a nice stretch. You can connect to your full lung capacity. And then on an inhale, coming back to the center, giving that knee a little squeeze, and then dropping it back down. Good. Okay, so we got the feet back on the mat, hips width apart, and then we're going to cross the left foot over the right knee. Flex that left foot back just a little bit, and gently bringing the right knee towards the chest, or holding behind your right leg. Breath down in the belly, long and deep. So you're just exhaling out whatever is coming up in the mind. Feeling the stretch, being present with it, loving with it, and then dropping that right foot back down. We're taking the left knee to the chest, and then we're going to stretch that left hamstring. So when the left leg comes up, you might need little movements. If you're tight, you might be able to reach the big toe. You might be using your strap. Good, and then bringing that leg down very actively. So I'm strengthening the knee, the quad, top of the hip, keeping the alignment through my hip and my knee and my ankle, and then the right knee is going to give a little hug, a loving hug, and then we'll move back to the twist. So that right knee is going left, the right arm is stretched away, head is right. Feels so nice in the spine. The shoulders, lower back. Good, and then coming back to the center, the right knee is going to hug into the chest, and then release it back to the mat. All right, so center yourself on your mat, arms down by your sides, and then take that right leg back up in the air. And then exhale it down, keeping the leg active. Inhale, the left leg is coming up. Exhale down. And so on at your own pace. So we're stretching the hamstrings a little bit more. Waking up the core. Moving with the breath. Super good PT for the knees. And then some of you, if you want to challenge your core, can do both legs together. So taking your hands, scooting them under your bum like this, or not, and then try both legs together, or just keep doing one leg at a time. Breathing in when your legs come up. Exhale when your legs go down, nice and active. Good, let's do a couple more together. Good, okay, get ready to do one more. And then take your knees to your chest and rock from side to side. Massage out your lower back. And then rock a little bit up on your spine. So a little massage. And then come up to sitting again. Good, okay. Once you come up to sitting,
So I'm back in my easy pose and have the palms facing up again. Tune in to how you're feeling, your state of being. Just close your eyes, deeply breathe, and tune in. Good. Now flutter your eyes open. We're going to do eagle pose. So opening up your arms wide. Take your left arm under your right arm on the top for the eagle. So the hands and elbows are up and away, and then we're going to try the Kapalabhati breath again. Super important these days to clean and strengthen the lungs. So deep breath in, and then navel to spine. Good, then exhale, deep breath in. Good, long exhale, belly to spine. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in, down low, and then exhale. Good. Okay, then we're going to do eagle arms the other way. So let your wings open, look up, and then cross your arms the other way. Good. Deep breath in. And then exhale, exhale, exhale. Good. And then exhale. Deep breath into the belly. Exhale, belly to spine. One more time. Exhale. Good. Next inhale, we're going to open those wings again. Look up. Good. And then bring hands to your heart. Good. Okay, let's move to child's pose. So we're going to turn the long way in the mat and sit back in the heels in child's pose, letting the lower back stretch. Good. And then we're going to walk the knees apart. So walk the knees apart with your big toes touching. And then we're going to take the left arm and thread it under the right arm. So you're leaning on your left shoulder. And then the right hand is going to come up and the back of your right hand into your waist. Good, and then back to stretching out your arms, making your knees a little bit wider apart. Then thread the right arm under the left arm so you're leaning on your right shoulder. The left hand is coming up, back of your left hand into your waist. Really nice stretch for the shoulders, the upper spine. Releasing any stress or tension in the upper body. Good, and then unravel your arms, and we're going to walk the hands in. Good, okay, so let's come up to hands and knees and take hold of our yoga bricks, if you have them, and then bring your right foot forward, so we're in our lunge. Very nice, and then another hamstring stretch, so head to your knee, stretching that right hamstring. Good, and then sinking back to your lunge. Looking up if you can. And then we're going to our first downward dog. I know it's a little bit late in the class for our first downward dog, but let's walk it out. Good, and then coming down to your hands and knees, taking hold of your bricks, take your left foot forward, and we're back in our lunge. And then one more time, hamstring stretch for the left hamstring.
Good, back to your lunge. And then we're taking the right foot to the left foot, standing forward bend. So feet together and legs together. You can take your breaks and move them. Hold your elbows in front and hang. Good, and then rolling up like a rag doll until you come all the way up. And when you come all the way up, taking the arms overhead, feet and legs together, have a little back bend, and then swing your arms out to your sides, coming back down to standing forward bend. And then bend your knees and roll up like a rag doll one more time. Stretching the spine all the way up, taking the arms overhead, little back bend, and then hands to your heart. Very nice. Okay, let's take a little jump. This is my triangle. So look down at your feet. Make sure one foot's not ahead of the other. Great. Okay, so take your left toes out, and we're going to go to triangle pose. So reaching over your left leg, coming to a triangle. Nice. And then come back up. Very nice. And then bring your feet forward. Have your hands on your waist. Come forward and down. Back of your hands on the mat. Walk your hands behind you. Very loose and relaxed for your spine. Good. And then hands on your waist, engaging your core to come all the way up. Good, let's do the triangle the other way. So your right toes out, arms out, reach, and then tilt sideways for your triangle. Good, inhale coming all the way up, and relax back down. Okay, so let's bring the toes and the heels in, or take a little jump. And I wanted to try the eagle pose with you today. So eagle pose is one of the more challenging balances. So to start eagle, I like to start in awkward pose, Utkatasana, sometimes called the chair. So here I am in chair pose. I've got my legs together. And then take your hands and bring them to your heart, so you're not stressing in your shoulders in any way. All right, so let's together, since you're mirroring me, I will stand on my left foot, you can stand on your right foot. So, you're in your chair, you're going to wrap your left leg, my right leg, around your right leg. Taking the arms out. And then take your left arm under an eagle pose that we've already done. Good. And then taking your arms out again, unravel your legs, feet together, legs together. Take a nice stretch up, little back bend, and then coming down to standing forward bend, again like a rag doll. Just hang, nice and loose. And then roll up one vertebra at a time. So you're stretching your spine all the way up. And then when you come all the way up, take the arms overhead one more time, little back bend. And then hands to your heart. Nice. Okay, let's try the other leg. So find a chair pose. So there's a natural curve in your lower back in the chair. If this strains your lower back, you probably should be less sitting in your chair, less hip angle. Again, taking the hands to the heart to not tire out your arms. Shift your weight over to your left leg. So we're going to wrap right leg round. My left leg. And then here's your balance. If you want to try the eagle arms, go for it. That's the right arm under.
Good, and then the arms come back out. Release your legs. Take a nice stretch up, little back bend, and then little forward bend. And then rolling up one vertebra at a time. Very nice. Okay, one more time, little stretch up, and then hands to your heart. Very nice. Okay, so all the balances in yoga help to center you in the present moment. I'm going to jump back out to my triangle, a little bit wider this time, and then I'm going to turn to my right, might be your left. I'm going back down to my lunge. So here are my bricks. If I want them, they're here. If I don't, I'm settling down into my lunge that I did before. And then from this lunge, I'm going to move back to my forward bend. Prasarita, meaning wide angle forward bend. And then turn your feet the other way. So you're lunging to the other direction. And then one more time, back to Prasarita. So you turn your feet forward, hold your elbows or your heels, whatever you can reach. And then back to your lunge. Good, and then let's take it back to downward dog, walk it out. Good, and then coming to child's pose, stretching out your back. Okay, rolling up one vertebra at a time from your child's pose, and then take your legs out and give them a shake. Okay, hands to your heart. We are going down to Shavasana. I like to do it using my core, but you can lie down any way you want. This is Shavasana, the corpse. So you take your ponytail, if you've got one, pull it away from you. If you've got a man bone up there, you probably have to undo it, right? And then you want a nice comfortable position in Shavasana. Now yesterday I showed you a variation, and I'm going to show you again. So here's a variation to Shavasana, is taking your yoga brick and then placing your feet on the mat. Lift so the yoga brick is under your sacroiliac joint, so not on your lower back, you're a little bit lower, and then you can bring your legs back out and see how that feels. Helps to drop your breath down into your belly, stretching your diaphragm. So you guys go ahead and stay in your relaxation pose, either of those variations. And I'm going to hold the space a little bit for you. So you are in a relaxation pose right now, or a restorative pose. And close your eyes. Take your awareness to your breath. And let's notice if you're a little bit more free in your breathing, a little bit more space, a little bit more ease in your breath. And then you notice when you're at ease and you've got spaciousness in your breathing, that you've got that in your whole energy, your thoughts, your emotions, your whole body. So your whole energy is relaxed. And with every breath you exhale, allow your body your thoughts, your emotions, to relax a little bit more. Letting go of worry, of stress, of fear. Breathing in your vital force. Exhaling out tension, toxins, negativity. Isn't it easy to let go? Isn't it easy to just feel the joy of being? Just that breath coming in and out. How easy it is. How beautiful it is to be alive in this moment. Good, now taking a nice deep breath. Start to move a little bit, hands and feet. And then take your arms back and have a nice stretch. And then rolling over to one side and meeting me in a meditation pose. You feel the pulsing aliveness as you regardless of what your mind is telling you. Isn't that enough? And then bringing your hands to your heart. And bowing down to the one light. Namaste.